The Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has said Moscow's military focus in Ukraine has shifted. In an interview with Russian state media, Mr. Lavrov said that Russia is broadening its operation to include more than just the east of the country. The US had earlier accused Russia of preparing to annex parts of Ukraine. Ukraine's First Lady, Olena Zelenska, has appealed to US lawmakers to provide more help to her country as it struggles against a 5-month-long Russian invasion, saying weapons could help assure victory. She spoke to Congress in person 4 months after her husband made a virtual speech there. The US has already approved nearly $40 billion in aid to Ukraine by the end of September, including 8 more advanced rocket systems.
I appeal to all of you on behalf of those who were killed, on behalf of those people who lost their arms and legs, on behalf of those who are still alive and well, and those who wait for their families to come back from the front. I'm asking for something now I would never want to ask. I am asking for weapons. Weapons that would not be used to wage a war on somebody else's land, but to protect one's home and the right to wake up alive in that home.
Russia says its military focus in Ukraine is no longer only in the east of the country. His comments came as the US announced it would provide Ukraine with more long-range weapons.
Well, James Wardhouse is in Kyiv for us now. Very good morning to you, James. Can you just give a sense of the significance of these words coming from Russia?
I think they are significant, but if you look a bit deeper, I don't think any of us can be surprised. We talked at length, didn't we, about Russia's retreat at the end of March. They were forced to pull back from Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, at a time when they'd surrounded it for more than a month. But it was clear that the invading forces had spread themselves too thin. Then the Kremlin said, right, we will focus now on Ukraine's eastern Donbass region, soil that we see as being as part of Russia. And then yesterday, we have the words of Sergei Lavrov, Vladimir Putin's number 2, Russia's foreign minister, saying Russia's goals could once again expand geographically. He blamed the long-range missiles being supplied to Ukraine by the West to help them in their fight against the Russians. But I think the reality is you just need to look at what the Russians have taken. They occupy a fifth of Ukraine and counting. Yes, the gains they are making are marginal. Yes, those gains are also coming at a high cost for both sides. But significantly, those are gains that aren't looking likely to be surrendered anytime soon. And by the very fact that Vladimir Putin announced a so-called special military operation, it's clear that he wants to take as much Ukraine as possible. So it's clear that those ambitions haven't shrunk.